Here we have for sale our 2021 on a 71 plate Ford Transit Custom. This is the 320 model, meaning it's got a 3.2 ton gross vehicle weight. This one has got the 2 litre EcoBlue diesel Euro 6 engine, producing 170 PS in this particular variant, which is approximately 170 brake horsepower. This is the L1 or short wheelbase limited panel van, accompanied with the automatic gearbox. What we're going to do in this video is have a little walk around. I'll show you the spec that you get on a Ford Transit Custom Limited of this age. We'll also talk you through the bits which have been added to this particular example and what has happened to it during our preparation as well. First thing to mention really is the colour. So this is a stunning metallic red, which is known as Kapor red. Absolutely gorgeous colour, and I think especially, and hopefully you'll agree, I think with the body styling which has been added, I think it sets it off so nicely. Taking a look here then at the rear of the vehicle, we can see that this one is spec'd with rear barn doors. So barn doors are 2 doors which open like so. On a limited, you get a number of elements which come colour-coded as standard. That includes the bumpers, so the rear bumper, these mouldings down the side here, the door handles all around, and of course the wing mirror caps as well. All comes colour-coded, and especially in a nice metallic colour like this, it just sets the vehicle off so nicely. In terms of condition then, at the rear of the vehicle, I like to, when we're looking at the condition, I do like to have a look in the reflections, sort of down these types of angles, just to show you how clean and straight this example is. So during our preparation, we've been thoroughly through the paintwork on this van, so we've given it a nice machine polish, and it really has brought a lovely gloss to the paintwork. It looks very smart indeed. There's not a tremendous amount, if I'm honest with you, I can really fault this on at the rear. It's looking really smart. You can also see then, this is the first bit to mention here which has been added to the vehicle, and that is a nice rear spoiler, and that just really ties in with the rest of the sporty styling which is on the vehicle. So you've got a nice set of roof bars there, side bars, alloy wheels, and of course a few nice bits around the front as well, which we'll come around to in just a second. Also on a limited model, you get parking sensors as standard. So you can see we've got rear parking sensors there. You also get front parking sensors as standard as well. And just while we're down here, there's a couple of sort of light hairline marks I can just see here to the centre part of the lower rear bumper. Certainly not severe or major, but say just a couple of little marks which I'm always keen to point out anything I can see. If we open up the rear doors, then we can start to have a look inside the load space. So you can open these doors right out to their full 180-degree position. Give the little yellow arm a pull, and that clips into place against the rear door. And then I say you can open that door right out then to its full 180-degree position. And this brings us on then to a nice factory optional extra which is on this van, and that is the LED load lighting in the rear. And not on a day like today where we've got gorgeous bright sunshine, but in lower light conditions it makes a massive difference inside the back of the van. You can also see here then, like we do with the vast majority of our vehicles, this one has been treated with brand new ply lining, and that of course is there to protect the vehicle. So if you've got cargo moving around here in the back, it's not going to cause any nasty outward dents, but hopefully it's conveying on camera just how clean and tidy this is in the back. The Limited also comes with this nice hard wearing plastic floor, which is fantastic, allows you to sweep it out and keep it nice and clean. You can also see the factory fitted bulkhead there, which includes the load hatch there on the bottom left of the bulkhead, and that allows you to load longer items underneath the passenger seats, approximately a 3-meter load length, which is fantastic for this size of van. Per se, hopefully you can see there just how clean and tidy that is, and also having a look at the rear doors as well. You've got full ply lining to the rear doors as well, as I say, for maximum protection. If we shut the rear doors then, we'll continue to go around the outside of the vehicle, and again just having a look down the side here, down the driver's side on this occasion, at the reflections, looking for any dents, ripples, any signs of any previous paintwork possibly, but again, hopefully as you can see, it is looking absolutely stunning down the sides. Really is very clean. I'm just trying to see if there's any touch-ins or anything like that as well. I must say pretty good. Looking at the alloy wheels then, this is a brand new set of gunmetal grey, what they call TXM alloy wheels. These are basically designed to mimic the sort of OZ racing sort of period wheels that were so famous on Fords, and I think they work very well on a van like this with some nice body styling. Looking at the driver's mirror cap, again, looking very good. A couple of tiny little stone chips here or there, but all in all, pretty smart indeed. If we open up the driver's door, then we can start to have a look at the spec and the condition inside here. So, looking at the floor, lovely condition of the floor, and of course notice only 2 pedals being the automatic. Looking at the driver's seat, absolutely no wear to the driver's seat. That is looking in really good order. We've got height adjustability here and adjustability of the front of the seat, what they call thigh adjustment. You've also got a nice driver's armrest, which you can set to your desired height. You've got a fold down work tray in the centre as well, with a couple of extra cup holders. And if we look at some of the spec here that you get as standard on the Limited, it really is quite remarkable. So you've got a leather multifunctioning steering wheel on the left hand side. That gives you your cruise control and volume for the radio underneath that. On the right hand side you've got your onboard computer controls, and then just underneath that you can answer and hang up the phone. 2 full remote keys come with the vehicle. That's the normal flip key with 3 buttons. Auto activated lights and wipers, electric windows, electric folding mirrors. That's how those operate there, just by pulling on that dial back towards you like so. Having a look at the driver's door card. I don't know how much you can tell there with the direct sunlight, but again, in very good order. A couple of minor little scratches here actually, just to the gloss black trim near the top. But otherwise, it is looking really smart inside the cab here. Automatic gearbox, as I mentioned, quite a rare find on a Transit Custom panel van, especially to find a panel van with a 170 engine as well. All this comes as standard, so you've got air conditioning. See if the camera will focus here. Air conditioning, heated windscreen, heated wing mirrors, and also heated front seats. All of that comes completely as standard on the Limited model. Absolutely brilliant spec. Just down below that then we've got another USB and a 12 volt socket there. Up on top of the dashboard there's again USB and 12 volt socket on there. Plenty of storage which is easily accessible up on top of the dashboard. And of course the Sync 3 screen, which gives you Apple CarPlay, which is what you're looking at there on the screen, which is absolutely brilliant. It gives you things like your Apple Maps, you can listen to your podcasts, you can listen to your music on here, whatever you would like to do, pretty much exactly as you would do on your phone. You can do it all on here as well. You've also got Android Auto on this screen. If you've got an Android phone, you can just connect your phone to this via Bluetooth, which will give you DAB radio and of course, Bluetooth calls and things like that as well. Moving then out of the cab, we'll continue to go around the front of the vehicle, and again, just as we come into the sunlight, this is one of the beauties of this colour, is in the sort of shadows here, it gets very dark, almost a burgundy, and then as we get into the light, you can see as the sunlight is hitting that, you really get that beautiful metallic fleck to the paintwork, and it just brings out the red. It looks so nice. Hopefully the camera is conveying that accurately, and of course the photography which is on the website as well. Looking at the headlights then, so these are the headlights that you get on the Transit Custom Limited, which gives you this lovely LED daytime running light around the outside. One of the other additions, of course, is this beautiful Ford Trail front grille, which I'm sure you'll agree really sets off the front of the vehicle. Front parking sensors I mentioned, front fog lights which also act as cornering lights when you're turning a corner. One of those will illuminate to help you around, and also a front splitter as well, which has been added on here. Finally then, looking down the passenger side of the vehicle, again just looking in those reflections, looking so nice. A couple of, if I'm being very critical, a couple of minor little marks just there on the door handle, and a couple of tiny little touch-ins just on this little flap here below the fuel filler flap. But all in all, looking absolutely gorgeous here in the sunshine today. If we open up the side loading door, this gives you another aspect then of the load space. You can just see the size there of the opening, and also a closer look there at the bulkhead as well, if the camera will, do its job and focus there. But all looking in lovely order. And then finally, if we open up the passenger door, it just gives you another aspect of the cab from this side, looking at the dashboard, looking at the passenger door card. A couple of sort of superficial marks here in the sort of compartment there, the storage compartment on the side, possibly where they're, as I say, put in bottles or whatever, maybe a couple of little marks inside there, which is worth mentioning. But all in all, step, floor, seats from this side, looking very smart indeed. During our preparation, we have put this vehicle right through our workshop to give it a full service, and I believe we did brake pads on it as well during that service. Of course, being a 71 plate, you have got manufacturer's warranty on this vehicle until at least September 2024, depending on when it was first registered. So plenty of time left on the manufacturer's warranty. That will cover you, of course, nationwide with Ford. So just to summarize then, 2021 on a 71 plate Ford Transit Custom is the 320 model, which is very unusual to find actually in a panel van variant like this. So the highest weight capacity I believe that they do in a short wheelbase low roof panel van. 170 PS power, 170 brake horsepower effectively, from that 2 litre EcoBlue Euro 6 diesel engine, automatic gearbox, Kapor red. Some people call it carmine red, Kapor red I call it. Absolutely beautiful colour, lovely body styling. Of course, as you can see, the condition matches that. It looks very, very smart here today. And during our preparation has been right through the workshop for a full service, and some of the brake pads changed as well. So this vehicle is ready to drive away today. If you'd like to see the full advert, if you haven't seen it already, please head over to our website, bridgeendvans.co.uk, which you can see there. That is where you'll find the price, the description and the photography of this vehicle, and of course all of the others that we've currently got in stock there. We will welcome inquiries on either of the numbers listed there at the bottom of the sign, and there's a number of ways you can contact us via the website as well. We can take cars or vans in part exchange. We can deliver our vehicles nationwide, and we can also arrange finance at very competitive rates. Thank you so much for taking the time. 12 minutes now. Thank you so much for watching.